Annie Kletter steered her battered ship through a harsh and unforgiving ocean. An ocean that seemed endless and angry, the devilish sun constantly glinting off its peaks and troughs and slopes, each and every one a piercing of her sight. Of all things, an octopus clung to the hull of the maze cutter as waves pummeled the starboard side. Kletter had sympathy for the creature. She, too, had tried to escape her home. This trip was her last chance. Find the immunes. Find the missing pieces. Finally free every last person from the depths of the flare, that century-old virus that had wreaked havoc across the decades. Madness and death. Death, death, death. So much death. And the virus was changing. Always changing. "You've got to steer into the waves," Kletter's first mate, Juan, shouted only inches away from her face. Sea spray mixed with his words. "Azalho!" the rest of the crew cried. Kletter gripped the captain's wheel harder. She didn't need their constant opinions and shouts. A dark storm hovered to the west, approaching quickly, the force of its winds already a great disturbance upon the vast water. Storms in the open ocean were unforgiving, but not as unforgiving as the villagers. They were watching her every move, every failure. She only needed them along for the ride to help convince the immunes of the importance of their mission. The villagers' desperation for a cure might be the tipping point to ensure the elders of the island to give consent to send their most prized possessions back with her to the villa. Tell them of the village where no babies have been born for decades, and they'll send you their own children happily. What an easy thing to say, to speculate, to sound philosophical. But the truth burned Kletter from the inside out. The truth of everything ate away at her, as unforgiving as this bastard of a sea. Another squall of waves crashed upon the maze cutter. The village crew had trouble staying on their feet. Kletter's legs were tired, so tired, beyond fatigued from the constantly rocking ship, her arms exhausted from steering into the calm spots of the ocean while increasing speed of the throttle. The storm was picking up its pace and ferocity. Soon the sun would be swallowed by clouds. Yes, she steered the ship. The captain. But she wasn't the one in control. She never had been, and she knew it very well.